Dear viewers, welcome back to the channel. It's about power. Welcome to a new episode which will be really special for me because I will introduce to you my car which I bought in December 2023. Look at the surrounding where I am, near a really pretty church, and also there is a castle. But what is important here is not only the castle or the church or the surroundings here, but look what I want to introduce to you. So it's the new Toyota GR86 from 2023. Let me tell you something about the specification of this beautiful car. So this is the model GR86. There is a naturally aspirated four-cylinder boxer inside. Boxer means that the cylinders are placed horizontally and they are working in opposite direction to each other. This is a 2.4 liter engine inside, and when I compare it to the GT86, this is by 0.4 liter more than it was before. So you can feel really this 0.4 liter more, because from the lower RPM the car is really more powerful and it's also faster. So GT86 was drilled by 86 to 86, and this is drilled by 94 to 86. So this is the difference in the engine. So the biggest difference, let's say, to the previous generation. This car has 234 PS, which is 172 kilowatts, and there is a 250 Newton meter torque. Inside there is a 50 liters volume of the tank. I don't want to speak really much about the average consumption because, like I said, for me, I have consumption around 9 liters. This is really not so bad, but sometimes I'm driving really slowly and I'm enjoying the surroundings. Sometimes I'm really pushing hard, so you'll see. But I don't think so that you will go over 10 liters because this is really well done, just naturally aspirated car, and the consumption is really good in the way what the car is offering to you. This car can make 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 6.3 seconds. This is not really the fastest car on the planet. Also, the maximum speed is only 226 kilometers per hour. But it's naturally aspirated. There are no turbos inside, so if you are enthusiast of naturally aspirated motors or engines like me, you can enjoy, and you will enjoy this car and you will love it. The engine is placed in the front, but the car has rear wheel drive, and there is also torsion differential inside, which makes the car really great on the street and during the driving. So you need to try it if you never drove a torsion differential. This is a great thing for the car, and of course Toyota made this GR86 as a sports car, so you need to understand that this is a must for the car. Okay, we are looking right now on the premium or executive version of the car. So there are three, let's say, levels or three options of this car. The first is the base. So the second is the executive, this or premium, and the third one is the 10th anniversary special edition, which was made, I think the amount of the cars were set to 860 pieces, so this is a pretty special edition, I would say. And yeah, this is a red color with a black 18-inch wheels. They're pretty nice looking with really good styling. I like them so much. And they're original tires from the production Michelin Pilot Sport 4. If you consider to buy a base version, you need to know that there are some differences between these two versions. So, for example, the wheels. Here you have a black 18-inch wheels with the Pilot Sport 4 Michelin tires. But when you buy base version, you will get only a 17-inch tires with some kind of tires, but not in the quality like these. Then you need to consider here in Executive there are heated seats, which is pretty good when you want to drive a car also in the winter. It's pretty cool because in the winter you can have so much fun with the car. There is also difference, for example, the animation of the logo. So I will show you when you start the car. So there is some kind of animation of the GR logo and the Boxer engine. The next difference is the blind spot monitoring, so which you get only with the Executive version. Then we have headlights. So both versions have the LED headlamps, but these headlamps for the Executive are also adaptive to the road. So if you like to drive also in the night, this is a pretty good thing to have because the lights are not the best one on the market. I like them, I really see a lot, but I wouldn't say that this is really the best LED technology the market is offering to you. And what do we have? Okay, so the main difference is also with the seats. So the seats are different, and you will get in Executive version, you will get the leather with suite. Both, also base and Executive version has either 6-speed manual transmission or 6-speed automatic transmission. I would. And the last thing which makes sense to tell you about is that the base version has only 6 speakers and the Executive version has 8 speakers. When I compare these two versions to the special edition, this 10th anniversary car, you will find there another wheels which will be also 18-inch, but there will be some kind of really nice looking styling of the wheels, which for me looks like a Toyota. So it's really nice looking. There is also a originally placed catback exhaust. So this also makes a really big difference with the car, I would say. And the last thing is the color, because the special edition you can buy only in one color, which is the Solar Shift orange color. The weight of the car is only 1275 kgs, which is perfect for sport car. Complete length of the car is 4265 millimeters, and the complete width is 1755 millimeters. I bought this car, it was completely new, so I needed to make a break-in of the car. During the break-in period, I was driving really softly. I was not speeding, I was running the engine only up to 4000 RPM. I was not braking hard. I was changing the gears really slowly, and because there are many things you need to take care about during the braking period. So I made with the car 1600 kilometers, and after that I have changed the oil, in the engine oil, and after that I really started to drive faster and go up with the RPM. I have to say that this period was strange for me, because I wanted already to drive really fast and go up with the RPM and to see that how car will sound, and what will be the behavior of the car. So it was a tough period, but after that everything changes. Everything is much more fun, and you can enjoy the car for 100%. What I really like on the car is also the tempomat. I'm using it sometimes when I'm driving. It's really cool that you have your 5th gear and you drive 50 without any problem. So I'm not the kind of person who will drive this car under RPM, so I'm shifting a lot, and I'm more person driving in higher RPM. But I imagined in this car that driving 50 kilometers per hour with 5th gear, it's just a really good comfort, and I like it. What is different to just normal cars is the sound isolation. So here in this car you can have this kind of feeling that everything is broken, because you hear everything. You hear the clutch, you hear the gearbox, you hear the differential, you hear every stone. So every stone is somehow touching your chassis or your car. You can hear it. So it's really noisy, but it's noisy because there is saving of the weight of the car. Did you hear it? So what did you hear was actually the sound of the engine coming out of the speakers. So this car has this kind of new feature that you can hear the engine revs coming out of the speaker. So this is the exclusive version, so you have 8 speakers for this sound. I cannot say if I like it or not, because I don't have any special exhaust. I have a stock exhaust on this car, and I cannot really tell you if I like it or I don't like it. For me it's, let's say, okay, because anyway I wouldn't hear so much, but I want to say that this sound is not made pretty bad, or that you don't like the sound of the car coming out of the speakers. The quality of the speakers is not so well made, so nobody was really awaiting this in this car. But maybe if you change the speakers in the car, this sound will be much better. So after the exhaust, new aftermarket exhaust, you can switch it off. It's really simple, and you have many videos on YouTube where you can see how easy it is to switch it off. There are 2 versions of the gearboxes. The first is the manual one, which which I'm driving right now, and the second one, this automatic gearbox. So I would never consider to buy automatic gearbox. For me, manual gearbox in a sports car is something I'm really looking for, and I'm really glad that there are still some car producers which are producing cars with a manual transmission. Okay, here we can drive a bit faster, so you can hear the sound. And we will go up to 7,500 RPMs. This makes a lot of fun to drive a naturally aspirated engine, that you are just, the car is pushing, and it never stops. I like it so much. I like it so much. Zack, 100. Like nothing. Just like that. Car is pretty fast. It has no 500 horsepower turbos like we are used to, but this is a lightweight car, so you have a lot of power for each kilogram of the car. Of course, it sounds good when you say I have 560 horsepower, but if your car is 2 tons heavy, this is not so much fun. And did I tell you that the automatic transmission is not a good idea? So right now I'm in a traffic jam. I'm trying to get myself to a road which I like and is good for driving, but I am driving the car in the way start and stop, and now I can see the disadvantage of the manual transmission. So this is actually the only one disadvantage of manual transmission. What do you think? So after half an hour spent in traffic jam, I would like to talk about pros and cons of this car. Of course, from my perspective, or from my personal point of view, the first and biggest positive of this car is the price. So this is a really good, affordable sports car you can buy for a really good money, I would say. You will get a really good looking lightweight sports car with a increased amount of horsepower and the torque compared to its older version GT86. You will get the razor sharp handling of the car thanks to the really perfect chassis with a good suspension. This suspension is not made only for sport driving. I was driving this car on the track, so I know that it can drive really fast and sporty, but this car is also, let's say, also for longer distances, so you will get some kind of comfort. Of course, if you are awaiting something like 7 Series or S-Class, this is not the case. But you can drive longer distances, you can drive in the town, you can drive even on the roads like these are, so not perfect ones, but also on the racetrack. So this is a really good deal, I would say. The next positive are the buttons for the driving modes. So in a couple of seconds of pressing these buttons, you will get the car without any helping systems of driving. So this is a great thing, because the car is not asking you, are you sure to really switch off this and this, and you need to press this, and you need to press this for 5 seconds, and also this, and also this, and do you want to really drive like this? No, here you just push it for 2 or 3 seconds and instantly you are in the driving modus. What is also great, and I don't understand it so much because of the politics here in Europe, that this car has not start-stop system. You will switch your car on and it stays on forever until you do not switch it off. Regarding this lightweight sports car, I would like to say that this car has enough horsepower for this weight of the car, because the great thing is that you don't need to drive this car really fast and to go up to high speeds to have fun. Because of the lightweight of the car, you can drive slowly, let's say, or slower than in M3, for example, but you will get so much fun. So it's not so risky, and I like it so much. I don't need to drive really fast, I just want to have fun, and this is what I'm getting from this car while driving. The next positive thing is the size of the trunk, that you have a pretty much big trunk space, and after putting down the rear seats, you can bring with you also another set of the wheels, so 4 another wheels for the track day you can have directly in your car, and this is a great thing also for the guys like me going to drive on a racetrack. Next thing, I was mentioning the rear seats. So there are rear seats. It's good to have it because you can put your stuff behind you, and in comparison to roadster cars, you still have this space for your stuff. I like it. Unfortunately, this is not for sitting, maybe for a small child, but I don't care. For me, it's really good to have it, and I'm driving either alone or with another person, so I don't need it. When I speak about the negative things about the car, the first and the bad thing on this car is the exhaust sound. So there is almost nothing coming out of the exhaust, and I am such kind of person that I like it to hear the sound of the car. So I have a 2.4 liter engine, I have 7,500 RPM, and I want to hear it. I cannot. Okay, I hear this special sound from the speakers, but it's not the best, and I am this kind of old thinking petrol head, and I like it and I don't have it. There are such pipes, 2 pipes coming out from the engine and without any sound. The next thing, which is really important, are the headlamps. So the LED lamps, they are great. They have the newest technology, let's say, the LED. They have also this cornering, but the intensity of the headlamps is not enough. I don't like it so much, and I was driving during the night, and I will have to say that for LED headlamps it's not so good. The next thing is the road and wind noise of the car, but this has a lot to do with lightweight of the car. So for me, lightweight is more important than have a comfortable and unnoisy driving in this car. And maybe only one idea. There is a lot of things made from ABS inside, like for example the door opener from the interior. So you can see that this was made because of the weight. Okay, it's durable, it looks also good, but for me it could be better, and I explain. I don't know if you know about the Porsche GT3 or GT3 RS. They also want to spare some weight on the car, and they are doing and using textiles for opening the doors, and this is what I like so much. So maybe for the future it would be better to really go this way, and it looks much better, much more sporty, and I like it more, yeah? More than to have a ABS. Drop a gear, disappear. the end of today's journey. We are here in the small village named Bošany in Slovakia, and here behind me there is a pizzeria. The name of the pizzeria is Neapolka because they are using the recipe from Naples, Italy, and they are doing great delicious pizzas. They have also some extra specialties, so every time they are changing pizzas, so every time you come here to have a pizza you can try some new recipe. So I highly recommend this, and like I'm saying every time, it's not only about the driving, it's also about the eating and enjoying life. So enjoy yours and have a great day.